The 2024 Monster Jam season has officially gotten started, and with that, fans are now able to get their hands on the annual yearbook for the year. And for diecast collectors, this is usually the time period where we all come together and celebrate the release of the poster that Spinmaster usually puts out in the yearbook, and to see what goodies they've come up with over the last few years, or some that have been in the making for a long period of time and they're finally getting released this year. So without further ado, let's take a look and see what we've got in store for 2024. Starting with the Retro Rebels, we've only got 3 trucks featured, and that's Monster Mutt Dalmatian, Monster Mutt Rottweiler, and Grandma Gravedigger. It is really exciting to see the old school Monster Mutt Dalmatian make its debut here in Spin Master for this year with that Mercury style body. I personally prefer this body over the 3D one. I mean, the 3D one was cool at first, but now that it's become so overly pushed, it really makes me miss the old days of Mosh Jam when it was just normal Mercury mutts running. So for Monster Mutt Dalmatian, it's great to see this be released, and I'd assume this will be coming out in the next case or Mix C. We've also got Monster Mutt Rottweiler. I'm going to assume this is also a Mercury body. It would not make sense for Spin Master to release the 3D body again, considering that it's literally featured right here below the Rebels tab. And then for Grandma Gravedigger, this is either going to be a re-release from the Gravedigger 5-pack or a totally revamped Grandma Gravedigger featuring the Gravedigger the Legend tooling, which in this case would be considered the World Finals Encore body. So Spin Master did release that body last year in a 40th anniversary Gravedigger pack, which is only exclusive to Amazon, I believe. So, but when they made that Gravedigger, it looked half done and it didn't look so great, in my opinion. Hopefully, Spin Master responded to the fan criticism from that release, and this will be like an updated version and a much more completed version of Grandma Gravedigger. For the Reckless trucks, we have Salvager. This is your second chance or third chance of picking this one up. It's the only Reckless truck this year. And then for the Rough Crowd, we have Monster Mutt Rottweiler and Monster Mutt Dalmatian. Monster Mutt Rottweiler sporting that old school nitro neon look that Spin Master released when they first started coming out with trucks. And then as for Dalmatian, I have no idea what it could be. But what I really am hoping for is that it will be the updated tooling with the 3D mold with the ears down. Considering that only Monster Mutt and Monster Mutt Rottweiler are the only trucks that have that, I really would hope that Spin Master has listened to fan feedback and they will finally give us a Monster Mutt Dalmatian 3D body with those ears down. Moving on to page number 2, we have the Street Treats, Alternate Dimensions, Danger Divas. And for the Street Treats, this is a very unique theme that they've got going here, giving me Halloween vibes, and I would not be shocked if this is what it's supposed to be based on. But we've got Gravedigger, Megalodon, El Toro Loco, and Sparkle Smash. And what's funny about the Gravedigger is that it looks like they've replaced the ghost and they've made it look more like a plastic bag of some kind that trick-or-treaters will use when they go get candy at the door. I'll be very curious to see what that looks like up close and in person. Now, as for the alternate dimensions, I am not really too impressed with what they've got going for this year. We've got Fastrovan and Ringling. Ringling is a very interesting name. Last year, we had got the 2014 Gravedigger the Legend purple unreleased body that was supposed to come out that year, a decade ago actually, but never came to tuition due to controversy from both fans and Adam Anderson. And I was really hoping that this year they would go for something different. Most notably, I really wanted to see the Maximum Destruction from 2005 when it had the red look to it, but it's not featured here. But that's okay. Hopefully next year they'll get it. But for now, these 2 trucks don't interest me. Danger Divas, we've got Soldier Fortune, Nothing really too impressive with that, just a re-release. And then our only World Finals truck for this year is the Blue Kraken, which we saw in Mix A, which is going to be releasing very soon. And if you guys want to get a sneak peek of what that Kraken looks like, I highly encourage you go check out Mosh OCD's video review on Mix A. Moving on to page number 4, we've got half of the Ghost Crew, Overcharged, and Crazy Creatures trucks. We'll start with the Ghost Crew. This is our chase piece for the year. We've got Soldier Fortune, Gravedigger Green Ghost, Blue Thunder, Dragon, and what looks like it's going to be Megalodon. Overcharged, we've got Blue Thunder, Avenger, Dragon, El Toro Loco, and I'm assuming the next truck will be Gravedigger. And then for the Crazy Creatures, we have Octonator, Thunderorus, Nightstorm, Tempest Steed, and Horsepower. So Ghost Crew, I'm not really too fond of this being the chase piece for this year. The last few years, Spin Master has actually been able to deliver on some good chase pieces, whether it was the training trucks, the ride trucks, the food trucks last year. But the Ghost Crew is just kind of a downgrade. Not really too impressed with what we've got going on here. Now, the Overcharged series, be very honest with you guys, my personal opinion, I think these trucks are very ugly. I do not think they look good at all. The Avenger, though, I'll let slide because, well, for one, it's got those modern graphics to it. I'm willing to let that, slide, and I may pick that up. But the rest of the lineup, though, they do not look good. I mean, most of these trucks just look like a piss yellow color, and it just looks absolutely ugly. And I don't even really want to know what El Toro Loco and Gravedigger are going to look like. The Crazy Creatures, Octonator, it's great to get. I guess it's good to have that truck back if you missed out on that. Thunderorus is also here. If you didn't pick it up with the Thunderorus drop playset, which if you're a normal collector like me, where I don't really go out of my way to purchase those big playsets unless they're really worth it, that was a big waste of money for that single truck. Yes, I get you get it early, but still though, it's like a Lego collector going out and buying this $500 Lego set because it's going to feature exclusive minifigures, but then they end up showing back up in cheaper sets down the road. It's not worth it. Thunderorus, I'm glad that we'll be getting that this year. Nightstorm, on the other hand, this is an interesting truck. This is giving me some Mega Rex vibes. New dinosaur theme, and then Tempest Steed, another new truck to the Horsepower family, which makes it the 4th one, I believe, because we've got Horsepower, which is right next to it, Sparkle Smash, the Zebra one, which I believe was called Striped Racing, or Racing Stripes, I'm not sure, I forgot, but Tempest Speed, I'm not sure what horse this is themed off of. If you guys know in the comment section, please let me know. I would love to hear. Not too bad of Crazy Creatures lineup. Well, speaking of the Crazy Creatures lineup, let's finish off these 3 tabs right here. We've got the Dragon, Megalodon, and Calavera coming to Ghost Crew. And then for the Overcharge, we have El Toro Loco, Gravedigger, and Max D. And then to finish off the Crazy Creatures, we have Horsepower, Catastrophe, and Dragon. So Catastrophe, that's going to be an interesting one because this is going to be the first time Spin Master has, for one, taken on, I'm assuming what this is going to be is a cat themed truck. So this will be really cool. The last few years, it's always been Monster Mutts. So it's good to get a break from the Mutts. And this time we get a cat themed truck. So I'm looking forward to seeing how that's going to turn out. Now we're moving on to our arena favorites. We have 4 trucks right now, and I'm sure there's going to be some others here in just a second that I'll cover. We've got the Gold, Max D, Lucas Stabilizer, Son of a Digger, and Great Clips Mohawk Warrior. I gotta give credit to Spin Master. This Gold Max D looks really good, and I'm actually really excited to get my hands on this. Even though it's not the accurate World Finals 16 Morgan Kane Gold Max D, I'm willing to take it as it is. I mean, it looks pretty darn close. And you know what? If this was an original render that they were going to go for, I would have been totally down for it. Hopefully one day Spin Master will go back and correct this and give us the accurate World Finals 16 Gold Max D. But for now, this looks good. And I really hope that when I see it in person, that it's not that fool's gold color that we got from when they first started making trucks and they featured that Gold Max D 3D body. But from what I saw in Mosh OCD's video, it looks like they really did improve on the gold colors. So very good job there, Spin Master. Can't wait to get this truck in my hands. Moving on with the rest of arena favorites, we have the Overboard, Gravedigger the Legend, and Black Pearl. So I think Overboard and Black Pearl are definitely going to be the two highlights for the later half of the year. I'm going to assume Overboard and Black Pearl are going to use the storm damage tooling, but what design Overboard will get, the blue or the black? I'm going to assume the black one. I mean, because the blue one, while it's good looking, I think the black one is a little bit more used, in my opinion, than the blue one. And then for Black Pearl, as I mentioned just a second ago, I'm sure that's the new updated design that debuted last year with the, I can't think of the name of the body right off the top of my head, but I am going to assume that they are going to use the storm damage tooling for that Black Pearl truck. Plus, it'll also give collectors the opportunity to get their hands on Black Pearl if you missed out on it in 2020, which it was actually a pretty hard truck to find. So now moving on to our arena. I think this is another arena favorites tab, and then our legacy trucks. We've got Crush Station, Son of a Digger, and Bad News Travels Fast. Assuming that Crush Station and Son of a Digger are repeats, the Bad News Travels Fast is the blue one that came out in 2022. So that'll be nice to have along with the black one. For our legacy trucks, we have Bakugan Dragonoid, Earthshaker, Gravedigger 30th Anniversary Purple returning, and Zombie. Now, looking at that Gravedigger 30th Anniversary body, it looks like it's going to be the World Finals 13 Purple 3D Chrome. The way that Grim is sticking out and the Gravedigger 1x1 logo is sticking out, that looks 3D. And it would be really awesome if Spin Master used that plastic tooling that they used for the 25th, both 25th and Chrome Gravediggers from previous years, gave it that 3D mold for Grim and the Gravedigger logo, and just have this beautiful purple chrome body like it did in real life. Or and this is what I'm expecting them to do, is they'll keep it metallic. They're going to give it the Sparkle Smash purple coating, and then that's just that. And then the rest is just 3D, and then the other parts are just 3D. So metal 3D, excuse me. Other than that, I'm really glad that they're bringing the World Finals 13 Gravedigger to life as a diecast collectible. We never got it with Hot Wheels, so it'll be really nice to see Spin Master get give their take on this. And now to wrap up the poster, we have the final half of the Legacy trucks. We have Zombie, El Toro Loco, Soldier Fortune, Gravedigger, and up top we have the Gravedigger 25th Anniversary World Finals 8 Chrome Body, Pirate's Curse, and Megalodon. We've already seen the 25th Anniversary Chrome Body. It'll be the one of the first trucks to come out this year. I'm really excited to get my hands on that. And then as for these final four, I'm assuming they're going to be repeats. The Gravedigger, I would really hope will be something new. But Zombie, I think it's time for an update on that truck. I really would like to see a new arm molding, especially after looking back at the World Final 16 Zombie Encore trucks. I know Spin Master can do it. They did a perfect zombie arm, in my opinion, with the biker zombie. That looked very accurate to just what the normal zombie would look like. It's like all they have to do is just invert the right arm, because I believe it was the left arm or the right arm. They just have to invert that arm, and there you go. Color it gray, and then boom, you've got yourself a revamped zombie, and it looks a lot more realistic. El Toro Loco, I'm just gonna assume, is a repeat of the orange or black or yellow. Same with Soldier Fortune, and then again, like I said, with Gravedigger for this last truck, I'm hoping it's something new. Maybe the 30th Anniversary green body, or even the chrome green body. Who knows? But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to wrap it up for the 2024 Spin Master Monster Jam poster. Let me know in the comments section which truck you are excited for the most this year. And until my next video, peace.